Okay, so we're making some progress. Now, we can't start storm. We can't... I'm gonna go and see if that Papa's finished cooking. Okay, looks like they're home. Good time to change Amy's backpack. Backpack? That's not what I meant to say. Have you finished cooking? Well, I don't care whether you have or not. You know something? I'm just gonna take 600 grams
Waste tank caution.
and be done with it. Cables. We need cables, we need grow lights. Let's do that. Okay, phase, whatever it is. We need to get this stuff in upstairs. 6 hours, 12 hours. Well, I guess the Spuds win on the fact that they're gonna die quicker. Sounds like a new day is approaching. But they have water anyway, so that's good. Exactly 41 trays in a plant. If you get the full amount into a light, you get exactly 41 trays. So, why am I still doing manual plants, I hear you ask? That's all part of the grand plan. I mean, we got to wait for the harvies to get up to speed, and when they do, then maybe I will abandon these plots. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll use them for something else. I don't know. Could always make them into harvie bays, but 2 floors of them. I think I'm going to leave them here as oxygen production. In fairness, if nothing else, yeah, you're a loose end now because right. You go down here.
Hydration critical.
Okay, yeah, I'll sort that out right away. Again, these are from the very first batch that I had of seeds, so they'll have the least mutations as well. At least that's the thinking behind what I'm doing. Gonna get some genetics in here and get that all on the go very shortly. I just wanted to start the harvies, which is a lot longer to renovate than I thought it would do. I mean, we're days and days into this now, but hey, at least we're getting somewhere, right? Progress is progress, no matter how slow it's made. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. Now, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but when you undo one of these, the plant falls out, still sprouting. And you can just pop it back in, which I like. I mean, that's how plants work. One more. Just one more. Look at that one. Perfection. Still got some rice on me somewhere over here. Squelch. Thriving, thriving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should be thriving. Yep. You should all be thriving. Oh, yes, yes, we need water. Go, Harvey, go. Right, we're on to... Well, we need to start growing tomatoes and switchgrass. This kind of messed with my plan because I had enough space for more bays than I do now. I've only got enough space for one more bay after this, and I thought I was going to have enough space for 2. You know what? You go this way, it's going to be quicker. There you go. Yeah, I was going to have one bay there, directly underneath this, and a space for another bay here. But with this scooched over, there's going to be no space for the extra bay, so... Yeah, that's a shame. Didn't think about the light problem. Not that we can't find another bit of room somewhere else. I mean, we could always give up one of the bays or something. I don't know. So before I can finish this bay of harvies right here, I have to do something about this. Okay, so we need to move you. We'll come back for you in a minute. Okay, cable. Redundant cable. Time to feng shui redundant cable. Well, feng shui it that far anyway. Okay. I could leave the cooling system where it is. On the wall at least, anyway. I can't leave this cooling system here, unfortunately. It's just not doing it for me anymore. You were great while it lasted, but sorry, it's over now. Must have been love, but it's over now. Now, up here we curve space, so you are for oxygen gathering. It doesn't fit on the... It doesn't work on unless it's on a frame. Right, okay. Pants. Plan B. No, not you. I'm gonna put some shelves up. Seriously. You go away. We will need you soon. Stop cluttering up the floor. Anyone would think Mick was been here. Ooh, harvies. So many harvies. They all go hand in hand through their park life. Know what I mean? So... I want to get a rough idea for where this is going to be. Have I got another grow light? I don't think I do. I think I can figure it out. Okay, so... Oh yeah, grow light's right there. Okay. Not plugged in yet, but anyway... So you're about there, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so from that side of the grow light, from the back, it's 1, 2, 2 from the back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot. Okay, no, we can fit that. We can fit that. Let's go get some more parts. That's fine. That'll fit. Maybe I don't want to run too many pipes, so okay. You're in the way as well. I mean, there's a bit of space here. Okay, it's going to mean a bit of running of pipes again, but I mean, what's the harm? I think that's doable. I mean, I'm going to have this pipe's going to have to go somewhere. I think we have to take down this housing. We can run the pipes along the back there, bring that down and in, bring an oxygen tank line back, have the oxygen refill tank station thing right there. We're gonna have to move the rads, I think. But it would be nice to have all the rad stuff in one place. That's another day gone. Damn it. Yeah, it would be nice to have, and then like this area. I was gonna have this area up here for like that stuff, but apparently that's not going to be an option. So I mean, I could potentially make more growing lights up here, maybe. How are you getting on? Well, I've got loads of ferns there, but you're there to make oxygen. For now, CO2. Okay, we're fairly low on CO2. No, 1.29 kilomoles. What pressure? 2 megapascals. Very nice. Right. Okay. I mean, this water stuff can stay where it is. We'll just have to run that into the system. But you are the... You're the lights. You're the water. I don't really want to... I'm going to have to move you, though. And there we go. Right, that's the lighting and the coolant sorted. That's been rewired up here. Now the only thing left is the these two. I don't think there's anything coming in at the moment, so I think we can safely dismantle this one as well. Although I'd like to get this up in place, so now you're the unfiltered gas, you can go into the same line. Just send you back to where you came from. Now you're the filtered gas. You, on the other hand, are... you're destined for great things, is the best way I can say it. Now, there's two ways to look at that. One is... I need you in here, and the other one is I need you out there. Bum 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 bum. That's going to clash with this, but then we can feng shui the pipes along here instead. This is going to have to move out the way, but we're going to have some space probably anyway. Yeah, you're going to branch somewhere along here, I reckon. There'll be a pump of some description there. And then this one will come back here to become a usable gas. Looks like a perfect place for a canister filler. I mean, might have to feng shui some cables, but I don't care. And then the only other thing to worry about is this one. Yeah, that might be a bigger problem. Well, look, we can run this in somewhere else. I mean, there's a good spot right about here. Somewhere. And then that one can branch out and around the place quite happily. Yeah, that might be the way forward. And then down here, how do you get in? Okay, looking good. Now, if we put you away. So filtered gas goes into the room.
Hunger caution.
That's not gonna work. This'll work. Like I said, I know it doesn't look the best, but well, it's functional and it's practical. And then this can go into the same line as that. Because whatever is bringing into the room is being brought into the room, right? So, hold on, no, you're the wrong one. Your unfiltered comes into the room. There we go, and unfiltered goes back into the same pipe it came from. Right, it's not as nice. I wanted that up there out the way, but we don't always get what we want, I guess. Don't know what I'll put up there. Probably some storage or something, maybe. I don't know. Okay, what am I going to do now? I'm going to probably remove this. Damn it, this is why I don't run pipes through doors. Right, now we just reimagine that into that one instead, and we'll all be happy. What a mess of cables. Just a mess. What a mess. It's a mess. Okay, so let me put the door back. Opens a better side, actually. I prefer that side.
Hydration critical.
Speaking of forgotten pipe networks, okay, right, we're getting somewhere. Now we can take you off of the plinth, and I'm going to stick you somewhere nice and safe for the time being. Yeah, you stay there. Now time for you. So we've got water, food, and tank it all in the same place. Power, I'm going to have to do something differently, but right now, that's not a big issue. We got that at the front door instead. We want nitrogen and CO2 to come in. We want to filter oxygen. We want that chip. You can go in here. We are oxygen for you. Now, the problem is when I turn that on, it's going to be very, 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 very intense at sucking out all the oxygen in this room, so don't really want to do that right straight away. We're going to lose, I think, some trays. We're going to have to move these shelves. Again, I think the next thing I'm going to do is tackle the errant cable, and then after that we'll see from there. I'll be thinking in the meantime. So I think probably one of the next things I need to do is make sure the greenhouse is on its own circuit. That'll be a good idea. And then run the waste pipe into here. And, well, actually, I think the next thing I'm going to do is make a bunch of trays and get the harvies set up. If I can get 2 of these set up now, I will be, and for the end of this episode, hopefully, I'll be very happily. So, as I was saying, each one with the switch and the smiley face, frowny face facing the outside world, and the output from Harvey facing into the middle of the setup. So that's about 9 Harveys per bay, and then we did put more hydroponics devices on, but yeah, good luck. That's the front, and that's the back. And I want to just fill in the middle. So at least by doing this, I get it set up ready for water when the time comes. Next, we got to think about the chutes, and well, these ones right on this, these ones on this side are special because well, we can't really put them in because we need space for the power and data, so that's going to be a problem, but I'll show you what I mean. If I put in some junctions, we want to go this way first, and then we want to go the same on this side. Make sure they're all facing outwards. Get there in the end. Meh, this is the only problem. It's a tricky one to work with. So yeah, we want to continue that trend. We'll do it from this side first, just to get the gist of things. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to feng shui this, if I'm being totally honest, because I expected to have a little bit more space than I do. But it's fine. We can work around this. Now I'm probably going to need a few more chutes there. I think I'll have to go up. Is going to be the thing.
Hydration critical.
I need more chutes already. I'm going to need a lot more chutes. So to that end, I want another... You know what, stop. Give me 60. Might as well take you in while you're here. Right, so as I was saying, I'm probably going to have to go up and into another chute network. So these are going to come out of here and they're going to go this way. Oh, silly mouse. Now these ones, again, as I said, they're not going to be there. We're going to have to do something different, and I'll show you how I came up with that idea in a minute. So let's look at the next bit. So we're going to need another junction to come out. And these guys in the middle, you can just go straight. So that one comes out of there, joins in with these. These will go straight, turn on this side into this one. Now, the harvies can take from whatever's in front of them, so, you know, it's not, it's basically, they can take from a chute that's going, they can take from a chute junction that's going past them. Okay, we need more chutes again. Well, you know what, I'm gonna just borrow this one and borrow this one because I know for a fact I can't use them as they are. So you're going to come out here, you're going to come out here, and then we'll send it back round again. So basically they should always be able to pick up, every single one of these should be able to pick up from something. I mean, these ones will pick up from themselves. So as it comes around, they'll pick up something coming out from themselves. So, what about these ones, I hear you ask? So the problem we face is there's going to have to be a grow light in there. So these ones can actually be a chute inlet. So what we're going to do is, I think the easiest way to do this will be make a corner coming out the way we want it first. So about there and about hold on, how did I do this before? Might need to do some feng shuiing first. Definitely gonna need to do some feng shuiing first. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that they are all in. Eh. Now, before you can actually put the grow light in, you can't put it on nothing, so we're going to use the same technique we used already by having a couple of walls. Now, some might call this cheese. I don't care. I could not care if you call it cheese or not. Okay, now I need to look at where did I have... I'm going to actually have to go and have a look at something. 1 second. This is why I make plans of things, because it makes things easier when it comes to figuring it out later. Right, I'm going to just move you out the way so I can squeeze in there. Eat. So it turns out it's between... Where's the grow lights? I picked up grow lights. There they are. So the power has to be in between these two. And yeah, in the middle there. So that's where the grow light has to be. Now, because of that, there's going to be a cable, which means neither of them are going to be able to accept the chutes. Doesn't work. So now that that's in place, what we can do is remove them walls, and if we get the wrench and the chutes again, instead of having yeah, that's the way, isn't it? No, no. That's the way. Okay. I like it. We pop that there and pop that one there. Bingo! Now we're talking. And then we grab some chutes, run that out with a corner. Like so. And then we're going to have to go straight. Another corner. Straight again. You can go straight. You can be a junction. You can see where we're going with this. Right. Corner. Another round of chutes. A corner. And a corner. Which puts it into the system to go around the loop again, come out up here and into the new line. There you go. That's how to make a 9 Harvey 1 grow light system. Now, of course, I'm going to hook up all these pots and put something like ferns in there, maybe, for example. I think that would be a good idea. And yeah, they'll just keep seeding themselves and producing extra. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same to this one, and then we'll go hooking up the cables, planting the plants, feng shuiing the pipes, and seeing how it all kicks off. I'm actually going to do a test. I want to do one with a bunch of seeds and one without a bunch of seeds, and see which one produces more biomass. I'm guessing it'll be without seeds, but you just never know. Okay, we've literally just had another update for the traders. The third and final update, apparently. That'll give you some idea of how far in advance I've been recording. And if anyone's interested, that is chute number 60. It takes about 60 chutes to do one of these Harvey units, give or take. So, yeah, that's 9 Harveys, 60 chutes, a minimum of 9 trays, plus pipes, and a grow light for one of these bays. So I've got this now feng shuied into this particular setup. It's time now that I go and do some lights and wiring and piping and all of that stuff, which you really don't want to see. You've seen it all before, so I'll be back when that's all done. Okay, so if anyone is wondering what the best way to cable these up is, now from my perspective, I don't know about anyone else, but I think the best way to do this is, look, there's going to be so many harvies on each individual network. You can separate the networks out. You can number them in any way you want to so they don't clash. I'm going to actually keep numbering them over and over again, 1 to 9, 10 to 18, and so on and so forth. Just, you know, to me that makes sense. And I'm going to let the networks join and be happy with that. It's not a problem for me. It might be a problem for you, but I can separate each network as I'm labeling, so I don't have to go through hundreds of harvies. So you'll see you'll see when I get to that stage. So this is a ring of electric to the harvies. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. My preferred way of doing this is to run this down in between here, where there's actually a gap in the chutes anyway. It's like a natural gap. It runs nicely into this right there. And then these ones, well, I mean, you could run them along the floor if you really wanted to. I personally, I don't care about having wires sticking out of the floor. I'm more of a functional guy than a looky nicey person, if you hadn't guessed. So something along the lines of, yeah, that'll work. Something along the lines of this. And then the other side is exactly the same. Just because they all do need to be connected to each other. And then, as I say, I'm going to label them 1 to 9. Oh, there we go. 1 to 9, and then 10 to 18, 19 to 27, 28 to 36, and so on and so on and so on. Now, if you really, really, really wanted to, you could probably get away with using walls as a divider up there, but I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing something like that. So anyway, we've kind of got the pipe coming in this side, and I know the water's in this pipe and stuff, but we got a walkway down here. We need some IC chips and IC housings now, and a lot more cables, so time to go and make some of them, I guess. Editor Lion here. Just wanting to let you know that while the IC chips are there cooking in the printer, I decided to come out here and do this. I sound really tired making this episode, not gonna lie. I don't think I was having a good day. So thanks for bearing with me if you made it this far. Now, the biggest question we have is where to put an airlock. How far to come out? Do we want to keep coming further? Gonna have to, I think, tar up this area a bit too, because we're going to go from a small room to a big room. We're going to get rid of that airlock, which means, I can't really take away that. So I hate putting things through frames. I really hate putting things through frames. That's not going to work. That pipe's going to have to move. There's no... Well, that pipe's going to have to move anyway, but I mean, that pipe's going to have to move sooner rather than later. Well, unless for now, just because it's for now. And then another frame here, that could kind of work. Damn it. Unless we frame, forget about that one for now. I mean, that'll work. Okay, we might have to change that around a bit, but I think that'll work. And then well, we're not in the problem that we can't have a single wall because, well, we can put a composite window there and that'll do the trick. I mean, we could also put an airlock there, remove this, stick in an airlock, maybe. But I think this is actually a good place to go well, actually, I think this is a good place to go. However, for now, I'm going to go and carry on with what I was doing. We've made a start while I was waiting for the cables. That's a start is better than nothing. Right, so when I hook that up, this will hook up to all of them harvies, and then when I want to go into the next set, if I'm smart about it, what I can do is make sure that there's a bit of cable here. I can just go boop, and then the two networks are separate, so I haven't got to go through a million harvies to find the one that I want. Just like that. Now this cable will have to hook up to this cable, and then from there we can go wherever we like. Now I think at the back I'm going to be doing the piping. As long as one pipe comes in one space and it goes all the way through to the back space, then we should be fine. Let's just do that while we're waiting. We're going to need another batch of water soon, I think. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Well, I think we have all the necessary gases in order to create water. So that's not a bother. What are we looking for like in gas in here at the moment? Okay, not so bad. This is two harvies pretty much ready to go. Well, despite the struggle, we finally managed to get the harvies nearly running. We got them up, well, not quite running. So if you haven't already checked out the link to the actual tutorial how to go through this quickly, it does show you the results of them working. They do work, and you can check that in the playlist on one of the sides at the end there to say the tutorial series. And you can see a step-by-step, a little bit better presented version of this mess is the best way to put it. I do apologize. I think very shortly after this I take a break from talking while recording, just so I could focus on the game, and I'll talk over it in post like I am now. But that's all I have time for today, and yeah, we've made some progress. Takes a lot longer in game, I tell you, than it does in an episode. So I'm not the best. I'm not the fastest, let's say, in this game. Anyway, too much talking. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'll catch you in the next one. Good luck and goodbye for now.